where it is exactly I threw, but you'll see.
Okay. Is Healthcrest really better than Darkseal or Amptone?
Oh, I just predicted this fight here and didn't want to die on it, so.
Well, I know there's gonna be a fight. I'm buying Darkseal because
Alright.
if this is gonna be a fight, I mean, this you should already be in the mentality of, I'm gonna guarantee win the fight for two reasons. A, I'm strong in the card this early. That's why, right? B, I also have an advantage. So if I know there's gonna be a
Yeah,
fight, I'm always buying Darkseal, and in this case, you would have 3 stacks ready, right?
right.
I'm just doing blue into Raptors. I'm not skipping blue for Scuttle. Fuck Scuttle. It's level 1 Scuttle. If it was like level 2 Scuttle, sure.
I see.
It's also good to be late to these Raptors, as weird as that sounds, because um, then you'll have,
Krugs.
yeah, right. But now you're in a weird spot. And also, if you do blue instead of Scuttle, now you could be on these Raptors on spawn, and then you'll do Scuttle as a way to kill time, right? And then you'll do Scuttle to Krugs. But now you're in a weird spot where you don't want to wait 20 seconds for Krugs, but
Ooh,
you can't do blue to Krugs because that's too much walking. So you'll do blue,
right.
then Raptors, then Scuttle, then Krugs. See? But now it's
Yeah, I
just.
kept putting myself in unfamiliar positions this game, and I was just figuring it out on the fly.
Hmm.
So it's learning as you go in this game. It just means a lot of inefficient pathing.
Which is what we talked about last time. Last time
That's what
you
it
had a
looks
huge
like.
lead, but you're only up 1 level last time when you should be up like 5 levels.
Yeah, yeah.
We saw the on were you here the
It'll
entire?
be more of the same this game.
Did you see the group coaching
I'm
earlier
trying
today
to
with the
practice
with
it.
the Volibear today? Were you here the
The
entire?
one before this, yeah.
No, not the one before the Volibear today.
Volibear versus Nunu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See that game, he actually had a 5 level lead, or I think it was four
yeah.
level lead, and that's because he was doing his camps and enemy camps, and it was efficient.
Yeah, I've had that some games. I just um don't have too much practice.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't do your Krugs. I mean, sorry, his Krugs. In what world is defending your Raptors more important than taking his Krugs when Krugs are worth more than Raptors?
I don't know.
And also, don't forget the speed matters because if you could kill his Krugs right now, he's killing your Raptors in 15 seconds. Then you're gonna recall, and now you are guaranteed up in tempo because he's still gonna be in your jungle as you're recalling, as you're like in fountain, you know.
Right.
And here you would actually now you have to leave, if you got the thing you should always be checking your money before you base. If you know right now if you do the math that I need a little bit more gold to buy hunting guys and Darkseal, right?
Yeah.
Now you're forced to choose one or the other, and now you leave base with 450 gold. It's like an insane amount of gold. It's actually your exact kill and assist in gold right now. Kill 300 gold, assist at 150. You just left base with zero. You're 0 0 0 now with how you
Yeah,
left
it's not
base.
good.
It's really bad. And once again, you're just so okay. You see Karthus when you walk, but this game similar to this. You see a collie walking, collie when wants Karthus, just go Krugs. He'll kill him. If
Yeah.
if he wasn't
Okay.
walking, let's say he just AFK sitting mid, then okay now I'll go. But he's obviously walking, right? You actually lose a grub for this because
Yeah.
directly from pathing because you went to your Krugs afterwards. So that means you're so slow here. Yeah. Wait, your team is doing poorly. That, not related to you. All right, you just lost your fucking mind.
Yep.
I was
I
actually
think I could
happy.
have done it sooner. I
I
think I could have done it right
No,
here.
I was actually happy that you're not ignoring Elise and just hitting the ground in front of him. I actually thought this is really good, and then you just fucking lost your mind and said, "Oh fuck, I have to, I need the kill for whatever reason. Just do the
Yeah,
Gromp."
I don't know.
I actually loved. I was like, "Wow, he's ignoring Elise and doing Gromp. This is actually so good." And then it was a fucking it was accidental. You just hit the Gromp because you didn't notice her. I thought it was
Wait,
up.
what?
What? I mean, why else? I
That's
mean,
not true.
then what the fuck are you doing? Explain this to me then. If you noticed her, then you would just hit her. Why would you be hitting the
I
Gromp?
was just like brain lag. I was like, wait. I was like, wait, the Grump is fine. I don't know. I was just torn between two different choices. That's all. I was fine with both, but
I don't know. Blitzcrank died because of you, and you didn't get any
yeah.
kill, and you got your flash burn, and you lit the Herald. When you okay, let me make this simpler to understand. Actually, I'll introduce a concept I haven't brought to you yet. When you play to invade, I'm the as you know I'm the fucking expert at invading, right? When you play to invade, you are putting yourself. When you play Udyr, you already Karthus, Lilia, you're already forcing yourself to play a high tempo game, right? Because the entire concept of the champions is to perma clear your camps, get a timer, and
Right.
then you know, and then gank, right? But when you decide to invade the game early game and perma invade, you are now forcing yourself to play an ultra high tempo game because
Yeah,
now
I have
before
no practice.
it's normally you play two quadrants and then you have a 40-second timer, right? When you play three quadrants, now you have a 10-second timer, right? So it's now so which is completely fine to do, but now it makes your timers way more scarce and way more important. So when you
Right.
waste your timers doing this, you it's just now you can't do anything because now you're forced to go back to your three quadrant, you know? Um, so I'm fine with you playing three quadrant game if you are playing using your tempo and your timers correctly. But when you keep wasting your timers consistently, you are making it harder for yourself. You should not be playing a three quadrant game. You should just be playing a two quadrant game, which is just full clear, not invading enemy camps, you know, and only invading enemy camps when it's very obvious to like, oh, he's ganking bot. I guess I'll take his top side, you know. Um,
Okay.
because you're putting yourself in positions where you have to play where you're playing a three quadrant game, which I think again I think it's actually optimal for Udyr to play that game, but you have to do it correctly still. But you're obviously not doing it correctly.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it correctly yet.
Yeah.
I
So
do want to get better at it though.
yeah, but again, I think the kind of like the TLDR on it is just on how to do it correctly is you just have to not waste your timers. And
Okay.
also, when you're doing the three quadrant, you have to do them effectively. You have to view when you're doing three quadrant. You're doing that with the concept of I will be there on the respawn. When you take his first raptor, you're doing that with the mindset of I will be there for the second raptor, correct?
Right.
So you have to treat the enemy camps not like you have to change your brain chemistry. So they are not enemy camps; they are your camps. And then you ask
Yes.
yourself, would I ever when I'm if you're talking about how I'm doing effectively to your red side, would you ever do your red side red? I mean Raptors red Krugs. No, you'd always do your red side Raptors Krugs red. You know, you have to view the camps as your camps, and therefore then view the pathing toward these camps um, in the same way. Like that would relate to like this level three example, like doing blue instead of, and then Raptors to leave Scuttle for the Krugs for free time. You would view like I guarantee you
Ah, okay,
I
okay,
would
okay.
guarantee you
I see it
this you
different.
would do it like how I want you to do it if you saw these
Yeah,
as your
yeah, yeah.
camps, but you're not seeing these
Yes,
as your
yes,
camps. You're
yes.
seeing them as enemy camps. You see?
Okay, okay, I'm
So if you're
retarded.
going to
Got
adopt a
it.
three quadrant mentality, you have to view
Yes.
these camps as your camps, and therefore this will fix your. We've talked about you have an inefficiency of doing these camps. It's because you're not truly viewing them as your camps yet. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, true, true.
You watch my stream when I'm playing Graves and you see me permitting, you can tell I think those are my camps. There's not one second
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I don't think those are my camps. You know.
Right.
Um. You just got fucking. You just died to fucking nothing. What'd you die to?
I don't know. I could have exited, but my teams wanted to fight. Like I was gonna exit Tribush, but
Is Empower W even do
they're
anything
like
when
I
you have
turned.
no points into it? You just Empower W, and I feel like it fucking gave you nothing. Am I crazy?
Uh,
It gave you a 200 shield. It's fucking tiny.
yeah,
I
seems
feel,
bad.
I feel like hold it. Funny enough, Empower E saves you here because you just wouldn't get CC locked by Cocoon, right?
Yeah, I realized it after I died.
Or you Empower ult and just accept your death, but then your ult's gonna do so much damage that your team might like 3 for 1 it afterwards, which is still worth
Yeah,
some, you know.
yeah. Anything's better than double W.
Mm. Yeah, I think so too. And then the game's just kind of fucked. Alright, now we're just hoping that MT messes up, you know? When your game's in this type of spate, they have double your kills, they have 3 dragons, they have 2 grubs. This is just operation run the map and hope to get picks and hope the enemy messes up, you know? It's not really in our control about for this game anymore. I think it's all about early. Again, I don't think
Yeah,
this game
the
is.
Elise and Karthus made more picks on
Yeah.
sides before I could do
Uh,
anything.
I don't think this game is your fault per se. I think it's hard to tell because I think if you played the really more effectively and use your timing better, maybe you'd have an opportunity to snowball somewhere or like stop their snowball. But it's kind of like unless we literally break down the VOD in like a 20-minute period and look at every single like okay, if you're here 10 seconds faster, would you have made a difference? If you're here 20 seconds fast, you know what I mean? It's all a lot of what ifs and you're going into like alternate universes type shit. Um, I think it's more important at this VOD to not think about if we could have won or lost it, and more thinking about improving on your um, timers and the pathing, which we've already talked about. I think at this point it just turns into fucking word vomit game. So I don't think there's anything for me to talk about. They got a fucking 30-minute elder. You know, this is why I'm also geeking about 22-minute souls, everyone, because like 30-minute elder.
Yeah,
How the fuck do you play versus 30-minute elder?
you can't.
Yeah. So I don't know. Any questions about the early game pathing that we talked about?
Um, I'm trying to learn it more, so I guess I'll just like watch the replay again.